tonight is Lowlife Thugs versus FUP, and joining me today in the commentary booth to discuss this matchup are several knowledgeable and seasoned veterans of the game. First up is Jordan, also known as Mecha or Bad, captain of Deadweight.
Hola.
Next up is Ernie, aka Tactical, also co-captain of Deadweight.
Hello.
And finally, and not least, The Gift, co-captain of Deadweight.
Hello.
You're seeing a theme of co-captains and captains here. So let's start off with some questions for the roundtable, if I can. First up, obviously, first seed Lowlife Thugs comes into this game the clear favorites to take the win. Do you all see any chance that FUP could win this game? And if so, how are they going to accomplish that? I'll go to Mecha first.
There's a chance, albeit very slim, but FUP is very good at slowing down and camping. So if they camp just enough and don't get, spec'd for it, I think they can slow the game down enough and frustrate Sav enough to win. I don't think it's probable, but I think there is a slight chance that they can do it. They played earlier in the season and with that tactic, and they Thugs only won 17-10. So there is kind of the base for it there.
All right. Ernie?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't think FUP can match them in a straight-up fight. They kind of play the way they did earlier this season, slow the game down, maybe try to get a pick or two and work with that. I think they can possibly do it. Slim, like Jordan said, but the chance is always there.
MP, I apologize. I've got the full recording going on now. Finally, Gift.
Yeah, so there's always a slim chance to any match, but I'm going to go full opposite. There's no chance. These guys don't get along. They are super active, which is good, but none of them can stand playing with each other. They haven't played well together in weeks and weeks and weeks. I don't see this being close at all.
Fair. If there is not a chance, or even if there is a chance, who do you all see as the key players necessary for each team to accomplish their goal? I mean, maybe we say that there's no chance for FUP to win this game, but at least they can make it an attempt to, like, a solid effort at it, something that they won't be ashamed of. What do they need to do, and who are the players that are going to do that for them?
I would say if Mountain plays, which I'm not sure he will, I guess we're going to find out here in a second. He's their best Marine with ERA. Yeah, he's in. Okay, perfect. With ER or MIA on his wedding, quote unquote. I think Mountain is their best Marine, and I don't think it's relatively close. I think him and Split are going to have to come up huge for anything to happen, and Kevin's going to need to not die 15 times.
If they can pass all the infighting match and actually focus on the game, Mountain needs to have a good game. Apollo have a good game. But not having dumb death is going to be really important.
Yeah, the Mountain is one of their only active Marines, or that pushes aggressive. So it looks like Bax is in too. Who knows if he's going to play Ripper.
Do we see Shasta in the game tonight?
He's not online.
I don't think so. He came back, a week ago? Everyone wants him to play it, but I don't see it happening.
Okay.
DP says Shasta is in the lineup, so.
Interesting. So who's sitting for him?
I would assume Octavian's gone. Uni's probably not playing.
He split it in the arena yet either.
He just because it came in, so I think it's probably split and.
Well, I mean, Shasta at least adds them another capable Marine, and as you're saying, the Mountain and Gorilla are never going to need it if they're going to be in this game at all. I guess my only question remaining would be, can we do a prediction of final scores? How bad do we think this ends up being, or do they make it make a sport of it?
I'm going to say FUP is going to camp pretty hard, and it's going to be 24-12 Thugs. Yeah,
if they play similarly to the way they played their first match, I could see it being a really low-scoring game as well. Just thinking around 24-10 or so.
I'll push it a little higher, thinking Thugs is going to rape them. So maybe like 48-20.
quite a bit of difference there between your score and the others. I like it. Okay, I'm interested either way. It could be a tight one. It could be a bloodbath. But it seems like everybody agrees that Lowlife Thugs are probably going to bring this one out. All right. Well, is there, I guess we've got time for maybe one more question. Let me ask you guys this: what surprised you all most about FUP this season?
Their downfall. They started really well. They played really well on Kaiser Pass. They absolutely destroyed Hellcats, which is not that impressive. They beat us on EC. They were beating Thugs, One Love, and us in scrims. Kevin was playing really good as AT, and then the infighting started and it collapsed for them. So I didn't think they were going to win the champ anyways, but I think they ended the season on such a low note. I think that was the biggest surprise for me.
Yeah, same. I'm surprised they show up every week because of how often they seem to be trolling each other. There's so much drama on that squad, it seems like, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, guys, we are 3 minutes to game time. I'm going to let you all take over the call of the game. Again, this is going to be Lowlife Thugs versus FUP for the first round of the semifinals of the USL Championship.
So I'll do lineups here. We got Thugs has Ayaya, aka Yosh, Def, aka Eric, Fax, God, Iron, Nos, Revenge, and Sov. Revenge is a little bit surprising. No champ on, no Pister on. Pister's been starting over Revenge all season, so that's an interesting look there. And then FUP's got back, says, I'm assuming he's going to be playing LMG. Kevin's not going to let him ripper. Yep, LMG. Apollo, Fresh Medic, Flash Medic, Splitta Marine, Kevin Marine, Shasta Marine, SV Marine. Do you guys think that Uni should be in for backs?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, the way Uni's been playing lately, I think he should be in regardless.
Yeah, Uni's had a couple really good weeks. You could see the huge difference last week when he subbed in on KR. They started to push and get a few kills. They might not win with him, but it'd be a lot closer.
Just looking at the stats, Uni's 62 kills, 33 deaths on the season. Bax is, 58, 53?
Mm-hmm.
Uni's just a more effective Marine on the numbers.
Yeah. Granted, a lot of those Uni kills are from Hellcats, though.
Fair.
So just a little nuance.
I'd say the last 2 weeks or so, Uni's been playing really well despite the deaths he has. He doesn't tell the whole story. He usually wins his fight. His deaths usually come after battles are over. I think he should be in.
Yeah, he's been aggressive too. This squad needs to be a little more aggressive. They can't push with all their support classes, but we'll see. This lineup looks like they could possibly push, and not many support classes or any. Whereas Thugs has Yoshi playing Nader.
Early mortar kills, I'm assuming he'll probably switch off pretty quickly. He's just going to try to get that mortar kill to begin the game. And the game started. Let's see where
I remember
go.
right. That's exactly what they did one game. I don't remember if that was against FUP or One Love, but Yoshi started Nader, and then he switched after a battle or two.
Yeah, Yoshi's definitely up to switching. I think he just, if they win the first battle, he gets a couple mortar kills, he'll just stay Nader till he dies, most likely. Looks like we have both teams going south. Does FUP dive bottom right and just camp controller here? I'm assuming that's what's going to be. They're going to leave some people above. Is there visions on the barricades?
What kind of play is this already?
They really like to hang out in this area. It seems like the first battle. I don't know what this barrier play is, but it might be interesting.
I mean, who is Sov AT? I forgot to check.
Sov is Marine.
Is Eric AT? Eric's AT is checking north. But when Eric comes down through mid, he's going to see the vision on them.
Remember exactly how vision works around that area with the barricades, but I don't know how close he has to be.
Anybody on the road, though, should be able to see them.
Okay.
If they come from the north. If they come from the left, I don't think they see them. Or even the bottom, because they're kind of on the upper right side of that barricade. But I believe if they go through the road, they should see them. Well, I guess they'll see Mountain anyways, but...
Well, even like, what's the idea behind this play? So if you see them, naturally you have to fall to the right, and now you're pressed against your own rape lines. So how do you win this battle here? You have no
I don't
angles.
know.
I guess their thought process is that the team's going to come from the bottom and they'll kill them quick enough to where the top teams don't matter. I don't see that happening.
I think they think that somebody's going to come through the base. The way that Flash is positioned on the right side, I think they think that Sov might come from the base or something, and they're going to try to pick him off. Or I guess Eric, in this case, they're not Sov.
You really have to push the first team you see. Otherwise, you're just going to get out-angled and owned in this position.
And we'll see how the camp timer goes, too, because, I mean, they got here at 29, and it's 27:30 almost already. Oh, here it comes. Let's see
First
what happens.
contact here.
Yoshi
should
dead
die
here.
here.
Oh, my God, he went under. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
they didn't even move. Unbelievable.
Wow. Wow. I hope
Did
everybody
that just
saw that.
happen?
That was incredible. Did you get that, Romulocks?
Yes, I did.
Wow. That was
I-
just insane. For anybody
I've
just
never seen
listening,
anything like that
I'm,
before.
I'm marveling at the self-control it took to not move.
Yeah. Wow. Whites in your eyes, I guess. Holy shit. Okay.
That was their
let's-
chance.
Here we
'cause now
go.
now they're in
Second
trouble, I think.
chance.
But now Iron still doesn't see him, I don't think. But here, look, see, Yoshi's gonna see him from the top now.
Because I've never seen this. Granted, I haven't played on this
right
map,
here.
but
This is wild.
somebody
So
move.
I'm
Somebody
gonna see
move.
him right here.
You gotta kill Sov, right?
Oh, is it it might be actually a vision bug then.
It has to be, right?
They need to kill Sov, otherwise this is all.
Mountain said earlier that they were going to totally play a fair game tonight in the chat.
They need to make when they come out important. So they need to kill Sov.
Kill Sov right now.
Kill him right now.
I mean,
Yeah,
you see him.
they got to take Sov.
I guess they want them to get a little closer.
Oh,
Take
bro.
Nods or Sov out of this game, and it's so
You could
over.
kill 2 Marines
You
right
lost
now.
Sov, right?
Sov,
Lost
yeah, you
Sov.
lost Sov.
Oh wow.
They
Oh, they
really.
choked it.
Oh no!
Kevin has to
Okay,
go back
this
there.
is gonna die here.
Okay. Nos and Iron are low.
Iron,
Nice.
both meds now.
Nos is low. Yosh goes down. Eric and Esau were both behind. I don't think they. Esau might get out on the top. Nobody's going to cut him off, so it's just Eric. Eric's
Yeah,
gonna
now
go
that we've seen that, we'll never see it again in USL history.
Yeah, people are going to throw nades every match now on that barricade. What a play! That Yosh.
7-2 FUP.
Wow. Now they're going to go caves camp. Guarantee it. Let's see. What do we got? Yep, they're going right towards the caves of the camp.
Yeah,
I
crazy
thought
play.
vision bugs were legal in USL.
What do you think? What do you think the reaction of chat is right now to that?
Chat is going wild, especially when Yosh passed. He must have smelled them through the barricade.
And they're immediately on other barricades north.
Yeah. Wow.
Definitely
there
caught
just
off guard
vision-
by it. Again, I don't see it happening ever again.
What's weird is how did they get the vision bug on there? Because it doesn't look like it should extend that.
I mean, right next to them, and did not see a thing. Iron was looking directly at 3 of them.
yeah. So the ones, if your vehicle is in the one, it's a vision bug. They can't see you no matter what. I thought it was just they were kind of on the edge of the one, but they must have been completely in. Because on these up here with split and backs here, you see they're actually in there.
I don't have show vision or show physics on currently, but for those who are listening, if you turn that on, you can see what Mecha's talking about.
Yeah, I usually play with 6 around like that, and I've never seen that layout. Those barricades like that. Maybe that's what it is. Weird, like almost P shape, a little cut into it.
Yeah, MP says Big Bird did vision horribly here, or maybe he did it intentionally. It is his map.
Maybe
You
Big
know,
Bird's had that in his pocket for 20 years, just waiting.
We play him in about 30 minutes. I guess we should check it then again. That's one love. Oh, I think they see him this time. Oh no.
Oh, yep.
Completely different battle here. Need
Yeah.
to stick to their game plan. Different areas of the map.
FUP's
That's
never going
all.
to beat them in a straight up fight.
No, never.
My question is here though, why did Split come off the vision bug if he knew he was hidden? Like they should have let him push. They jumped the gun so early there. Now they have 4 people running north. After all that patience in the first battle, they just threw it out. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, they've still got the lead, but you're right. You just gave up 4 kills for no reason.
I
Iron
think this
should
was a
die here, though.
mistake. Try to kill Eric here. I think the 3 of them should have fell out north. Apollo split and Flash could have lived had they just turned and ran.
Is that going to put? Yeah, Thugs take the lead, 10-8.
Mm-hmm.
Miscommunication there. Mountain wanted to kill Eric, and the other 3 kind of they were there, but too late.
I'm thinking that Splitta jumped off because that lock was coming close to them, but I don't think Thugs saw them. I think they were just trying to law east mid, and like Splitta jumped off the bottom and pushed north directly into a team above him and to his east. So I don't understand why.
It's like Sav and the boys are checking those physics out down there right now.
Yeah. I agree. Barricades should never have Vision 1 on them. That's ridiculous. No other map has Vision on barricades.
Yeah, because they're hiding in between the cluster of ones on the bottom side. That's why it works. Can't see from any side except straight south.
Yeah, it's crazy. Thanks, Big Bird.
So here's where, again, FUP is going to struggle. Now they're down. Technically, Thugs doesn't have to fight them, and they're camping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thugs would just be happy running around the south at this point. What do they care? They're up 2.
It looks like they're setting up a play north. So they want to same game plan. Just have to be proactive here.
Yeah, it looks like they could just have a standard cave play. I mean, the thing about Sav is he likes to push this. Oh, Mountain's got that kind of guarded, but Sav would like to push Mountains from the right always. So Mountain in that building is pretty good. He just has to time it right. These are the games that get boring on commentary.
Yeah, I mean, we're just sitting here waiting. Like you said, they don't have to move. Sav can just sit there and I mean, Thugs has the lead. They've got to come to them, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boring, but this is their best shot of winning. Is stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
The issue is this has been Kevin's kind of MO when he's at a squad, waiting for people to push you when you're down. You know, he did a lot in Case Crew last year as well. And then, you know, you have to push at the end and they're just not used to pushing. So you have players like Bax and Shasta and Split who don't always want to push. So at the end, when you have to push, they're, you know, kind of.
And maybe they could pull another trick play and you know, make it a low scoring game and take advantage of a couple 1 battles. That'd be ideal, but they're going to have to win another one first.
Yeah, it favors FUP to keep the score as low as possible. That's their best chance. If you think about it in like NFL terms, if FUP allows Thugs to score over probably 25, it's almost a guaranteed loss.
Mm-hmm.
They're heading west.
They're gold. They're in gold. FUP's in gold building camping now.
Yeah, you're right. It's going to be really tough to outmarine Lowlife Thugs.
Mm-hmm. Even with not their best lineup in, you know, no champ, but you got Revenge. ESO's on a very long solo flank way north to check caves. I wonder if they'll keep sending him over because.
Thank God he finally allowed me to spectate him. He wouldn't. Turned off for
years.
Quite a while.
I think if ESO keeps going left, I think he's going to see Mountain by those gold APCs, I believe, if he looks out left of...
yeah, he should see him the top side.
Oh, Sav might see him first.
He's going to die there.
Dead. He's dead.
Yeah, he's 100% dead.
Oh, yeah.
They scared.
Wow.
They backed off. That's when you don't know where any of the team is. It's a smart play.
I mean, good on him for surviving to get out of there.
That might be a Sav screech there, him not dying.
I think they have Eric shifting south. Watch for the shift. They didn't see him.
Did they see him all going?
No,
to
I don't. I
SL1?
don't think they saw him.
Where'd Eric go?
Eric, as far as
Oh,
south of the alley,
he's between.
was down there before.
This could
Or they
be a good
crossed.
ambush here with Mountain above these barrels. They have no idea where they are. Yeah, most of the team going down the alley. Sav is going to go
Let's
get waved
see.
out. 'Cause
They bait this right team in. This can actually work.
Oh,
yeah,
Flash.
Man, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, had it too. It was gonna be a 3-man squad coming in there too. Oh man, they still might have it, but
I think
Yeah.
had Iceman not more, they probably would have checked it,
yeah.
and they
I don't know
probably
if
would have
they
killed that 3-man team.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they were deciding on falling, and it was just unlucky timing, to be honest.
But
Yeah.
now they're all caught in this north.
We
Yeah,
got
they're-
Lowlife Thugs is fully split though. I mean, if they
They're
all
completely boxed in now, though. So
Yeah,
Good to
they do
use
like to do a
stalemate for a while.
death ball, but I don't see what door they do a death ball out of. South, I guess.
I think they're way out of position to do a south one. If anything, they'll bust out.
especially with Sav and Nosekeeper up top, I would probably choose South.
Yeah, I mean you have a little bit more passive players on the east here with Revenge, ESO and Iron. So I wonder if they just push out east. That's probably their best bet. Yeah, because Sav, Nos, and Fax are useless now. If they push out south, like they are right now, Yosha's gonna have a good law
They
maybe.
push
But...
out south. Push will call this and they'll adjust. It's like they're falling alley.
Yeah. They're getting to EC mid, so then I'll get pinched. Where
did Eric go?
He's with Sav.
He's in mid, yeah.
Nos and Fax are kind of trailing though.
Looks like Yoshi's just trailing them and giving them information. They know where they're all at right now.
Yeah, and they have Nos and Fax underneath. Oh, this is
This
bad.
is a terrible positioning for FUP.
Yoshi's gonna law Fresh
absolutely.
to death
Oh
here.
no.
Yeah, I mean Fresh is 1 HP probably. He should be dead here if they can focus.
Another lock coming.
Yeah, there he is.
Focus, yeah.
Mountain tried to block for him unsuccessfully.
No med on the south side. Outside.
Yeah, and Nos, Yosh, and Fax are getting that angle. They could kill Sav here though. Mountain and Fax just runs away for some reason instead of killing Sav.
Their base is this side, so he'll respawn pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Shasta
they need to
should
have
be dead
Kevin
here.
just go. Yeah, agreed. Their base is right there. Kevin needs a solo Revenge up there. You don't need 3 guys.
Yeah, you
on
don't need
Revenge.
4 to turn on it.
Split and
Has to
Mountain.
be
Mountain's
dead.
left
That's
out to
gonna
dry. Just
Split's
bad
gonna make it
position.
out.
See what you do there. If you trapped in SL mid, you push out south. You don't see anybody. You just go down to the rocks. Don't. It's dead man's land. It's no man's land to get a map in there. Under EC mid there. If you're pushing as 8 under that big open area, you can just get surrounded so
Yeah.
quickly.
It's not even like they were lingering either. They were full on running away. So
Mm-hmm.
not that they lingered. It's unfortunate for them.
Yeah, if they just dive Mesa there, they might even live.
So, yeah, Splitta can't cross his rape line, so he's in trouble here.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Remember
risk
when
the medic either. They're gonna leave the medic in the base.
remember on K's crew last year when you guys sent like 5 people to come kill me over here? Wasted 2 minutes.
But the rest of FVP is way north, too.
Well, Eric
so-
split a duel here going on. K6.
I don't think that's really a often
Yeah.
violation though.
AT is too strong, 1v1.
Yeah, you can't beat AT 1v1. Try. Did cross, but they're not gonna care.
Again, same thing. Thugs doesn't have to fight him, and you're going to go north and sit for a little bit.
You're just gonna like go back in the caves and wait for them to push you again.
Granted, you're only down a battle, so it's still close,
Yeah.
but
Still a 6-kill game.
There's going to become a point at the end of this game where they're going to have to make one push. They're going to have to make it count. I think that's what they're banking on. Keep it
Yeah, it
within
is on.
7 or 8.
Sorry, go ahead. It is
No,
only
I-
a one battle game, but I don't
Right.
know.
They insist on playing like this. They have to make sure they're within grasp. Final push. Can't be down
Right,
like 9 kills or so.
And Sav is not going to push anything he doesn't want to push when he has the lead.
Exactly. You're going to have to pick your battlefield, but you're going to have to realize that Saab's not going to put them in a bad position ever. So it's just going to have to be, you're going to have to hope for a even battlefield.
You know what's funny too is there was reports that all the FUP players were in a private arena before the game. I think they were just testing out vision bugs. As you can see, they're setting up another play I've never seen them run.
Say what
Smart.
you want, but it paid off. They transitioned quick enough to where nobody saw that coming. So
If Split doesn't jump off early on the second barricade play, I think this is a different game too. So. Did Nas see Kevin there? The vision is so bad on this map, you can't tell.
I don't think so.
Ooh.
Kevin and Yosh, I don't think see each other. That's how bad.
Yeah, look at Yosh.
Wow.
No,
man.
Oh, did Flash do it again? Did he move?
I feel like Yoshi would have shifted had he seen him. I don't think
Yeah, he didn't react to it really quick.
did
You're
not
right.
react. Otherwise, I felt like he would have strafed left.
Well,
Other
there's
than-
ones on that top rock too, so unless he actually crossed over, he would have been fine.
Routinely, though,
almost
Yosh
gave it-
flirting with death, man.
I know. It's the luckiest man on spec.
Map will get fixed in the off season, then we'll hear complaining for 3 months about it. So
Right.
Mhm. We're nerfing it because of FUP. That's what we're gonna hear.
Well, how patient can Thugs stay too? All these guys want to fight constantly, so they're gonna get bored here.
Sav is pretty good at being petty and not pushing in the camps. His whole mentality is if they want to camp, we'll camp instead. So I think they're just gonna move south and force him to push.
yeah, they don't need to.
Because I was to say, the camp timer's got to be. FUP's gonna have to move 20 seconds on the camp timer. So
Here we go.
I think DP and Dave have really put a emphasis on this because the first meeting between these two teams, FUP definitely camped way longer than they should have, and it was pretty bad. Now they're gonna go up to caves. That's only technically 1/4 way, right? I guess if they go the right side.
Seems like they're just way more comfortable in the northern part of this map. They think they're going to win battles up there. And who knows? They may be right.
I think they're looking for them south, but it looks like they're all going for that same position they had for the second battle. A couple guys in the gold building.
It'd be cool if we could keep track of steps made on infantry.
Probably a stat somewhere.
Can't get any IRL. Might as well do it on game.
I just thought that would be cool and like an overall damage stat for Marine or on meta classes rather. Who the true leechers are.
Uh-oh. I
Sure.
think FUP is in big trouble here.
Oh, they go through the base. Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
They are
Kevin's a
running
little ahead.
These are awful angles.
LLT shifts to team.
Oh,
That's a
right now.
bottleneck for sure, but they're winning it somehow.
ESO?
Iron?
Oh.
Send a team.
Oh,
south, send a
Revenge
team
goes down.
What we were talking about earlier.
Yep.
One
Just
clean
Eric
fight.
running away. He looks like he's going to make it.
Yeah, he's got his dash. But they won't have any respawn.
Yeah, you have to hard push right now and get as many as you can and then fall back to your base.
They need to get facts here.
Yeah, Ayaya, you got to focus Yosh.
Yeah, they need to ignore it completely. Need to get a kill or two here.
They're gone. They don't have a law. They're just gonna.
Yeah, they're going
That was
to
a
make
good
it
call
out
by
too.
Sav.
Only down 3.
I mean, yeah.
I thought that was awful angles for them. I don't know what happened, but
I think they just got skittish. They got scared there. Didn't realize they had probably the superior position, but they were outnumbered 5-4 there.
They did the right
Yeah.
thing, and they didn't stall their push. Like, had they stalled a second or two,
Mm-hmm.
Al's team would have been in a better position to help them. So, Good that they stayed committed to that.
That was the team I said to push too. You got Revenge, Iron, and ESO in there. They're going to be, a little bit more passive, so they're not
Good
going to fight
laws,
for an
too.
angle.
Yeah.
And great laws. Iron got blown up.
Most important thing is just not hesitating. That Kevin probably made the call. I'm glad they all stuck with it. So
They're looking for Eric, but
It's kind of what a lot of people say. Confidence is key, man. You might have bad positioning, but if you're an aggressive Marine, there's a lot you can do with that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying too. Kind of on the other side of it, if ESO and Rev just get left a little bit and hold that angle, just wait for Sav's team to come in.
Yeah,
You can win that
they
battle.
could have maybe turned that whole thing.
You can't backpedal through open areas 8 versus 4. You're just going to lose every time.
Somebody's getting killed in that pinch, for sure.
Doesn't look like FUP knows what to do. They've kind of revisited the same barricades a few times. Seems like they're deciding if they want to do that.
Only 7 minutes left too, so time's ticking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing is too, though, if FUP wins this battle, it could get pretty hairy for Thugs. If they take the lead, they're just going to be super passive in a hard to push spot.
I don't mean to start talking about it early, but can you name a more wild upset in recent memory?
Not with teams that have their starters. There's been a few where like people have they've been missing a starting med or something like that, and there's been upsets. But with pretty much their ideal lineup, obviously Champ not being here, but he's only shown up about half season, so I don't really count.
I could name one match last season when I crushed Jordan when Daddy Saw wasn't there.
Oh, no, Saab doesn't count, man.
Daddy Saw wasn't there, and I crushed them.
Look at this little saw poke right here.
That's why Saab won MVP.
Sorry, had to be said. Right?
Eric just didn't want me winning deadliest, so we ran it down mid.
No, like a playoff match, I can't think recently anything being upset.
Yeah, the one that comes into mind is when Bad Hombres beat IDC or Rejects. I forget what it was, but we had both meds were gone, so Fax was at his grandma's house. Doesn't really count. Yeah, the season, well, I guess it was soft, so it doesn't really count. But Tank beating Baby Back Bitches was interesting. I think it was season 17. But yeah, no, I mean, I think this would be the biggest, especially where FUP is now compared to where Thugs is now. I think this would be the biggest upset I've seen off memory.
It's possible. Like down 3.
It's totally possible. I mean, we were kind of giving them a hard road to go, but at the same time, they've been picking their battles. They've been winning. They've won 2 out of 4 now.
Okay,
really?
Here we go. When the boys commit to this, they're probably going to die. Second, Act needs to be a little bit right.
No,
They don't see them.
They're in vision bugs there, yeah.
As soon as they see Yoshi, they need to kill him. There it is.
Oh, baby.
There's one. The issue is they should have jumped out when all 3 of them crossed, not just
you
when
wanted to
dead.
capitalize on that. They could still get it though. They got good numbers. Oh, but you can't get out that southern door.
They're a bit more proactive. They should have back there as well.
See, they're running out of time. I mean,
you have to push.
Huge,
You're up a number.
Minutes. Yeah, you have to
that
push
right team. It's going to come down to that right team. We need to get the right position quick.
You definitely wanted 2 kills out of that hide, that sneak play there, I think.
Where did their left team?
Yeah, I mean, when Sav peaked, probably not, but Sav and Fax and Yosh crossed the threshold to North Mid. It was quick, but as soon as you saw them, you had to jump up. Because that's a tie game that way.
Still a 2 kill game right now, which is just incredible. I mean, odds are significantly against FUP for this match from everybody. I see Universal in chat saying, let's all chant for FUP. The MP's got the chant going.
Again, Thugs does not have to push them at all. They have the lead, so
Let me
just
ask you,
avoid mid.
Yep,
The
don't
last
have
3
to go.
minutes and the game's over.
do you believe in miracles?
I would ask, do you believe in momentum in USL? And I totally do, just like in real sports. And I don't think Thugs is feeling pretty good right now. I mean, they've kind of just given away, not that they had much of a lead, but they've given away what they did have. And
There's not been a swagger in their gameplay so far,
right,
especially after that first battle. It's been confidence just shook.
with this lineup, basically the ideal lineup, and you're up 2 in a playoff game. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. Being somebody who's been on Soft Squad before, it doesn't feel good. Morale's not
very
good.
risky. I
Yeah,
think
very risky.
Joe's just going to see them. They're going to be in better position this time.
Yeah, this is a brutal spot for
Yeah,
FUP. This choke
Yosh
is
sees-
terrible.
This is not going to go the same way it did 2 fights ago.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Especially blocking each other's shots.
What's Yeah, and Sov's just gonna fall back under the rocks too, force him into the rocks. Surprised they didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say I think Sov is gonna ambush this bottom.
Bottom team and push over under wheat this time, which is learn their lessons.
Yeah, the
2
push under
minutes they
weed
have to
is-
push.
Have to.
I've never seen a push under weed work. I don't think maybe like 1 out of 10 times.
This is going to come
Oh
down to the
no,
milk.
Kevin,
AW,
way
2
overextended.
Yeah, that's awful. And, they
That's unfortunate.
and they literally don't do anything. Like Fresh is in no man's land. He doesn't help Kevin. He's not helping Split or SV push. What is he doing?
I think KW was way too aggressive on. Like they have to push, but he needed to wait.
They need to push.
Yeah,
the
that was the
south.
game.
Yep. And like Fresh
Yeah.
next to Mountain with 200 energy. Just no.
Man, I it's so upsetting because for the game they played, for that to be the last play,
Yeah, I
is
mean,
just so bitter.
they had the
Where
right
does he
idea.
sit
It wasn't well coordinated. Kevin was way out in front. Mountain was a little bit. They needed to wait for him on the south side.
But that's the issue, right? I mean, you don't push all season. Your season comes down to you having to push.
Yeah, like you could tell what they're going for, but just like executed well.
What's the current score? 22-12. Never mind.
Ooh,
Forgot the
what did I have
score
for
macro
score?
there.
My score must have been pretty close to this. My
I
prediction.
think you're 2 off. Yeah, you said 24-12.
All right.
Is
Kevin
it 24-12?
I think so. Kevin Flash
Jordan
will
said-
die here too.
Said 24-12, 24-10.
The new prediction Viking.
Eric, don't die. Just run. And they can get
Need 2 kills and nobody to die.
Yep.
I think
had one
Issa
earlier
just
in the
started shooting
season,
death
too.
there.
Mark's
think I was
gonna
off
die. One more
3.
hit.
Isso's on low HP too.
Oh,
Yeah.
not.
He's good.
Damn it.
And ruined it for you, man.
It's gonna be 25-13 or something. Oh, Bax versus Yosh. Oh, Bax gets him. Look at Bax.
Fax is going deep.
Oh, 25-15.
Oh.
Ridiculous.
25-15.
It was a good effort. It was a good game.
It was a
Yeah.
good game. It turned into a great game.
That was a gay game.
All right. If
That's
somebody doesn't mind asking Eric to join us whenever he's available. What a game. What a game. A game that nobody thought that FUP was going to do that. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, there's Eric right there.
Eric.
what's going
Eric,
on?
congratulations on the win. What is that? 25-15. Were you a little nervous after that first battle?
Not really. I knew they were going to be ambushing some of these vision bugs. I just wasn't sure exactly how many there were.
Uh-huh.
I knew the vision was kind of shoddy, but we came away with the win.
I saw that they kind of retreated and picked their battles. They went up north a little bit to caves. Did you guys have a strategy in terms of dealing with their? I assume you knew they wanted to select the battlefields. How did you guys counter that?
Just constantly moving around. We knew that there was eventually going to be a camp timer on them and they would have to move. So just being proactive and kind of being ready and being in better position to kind of predict where they're going to have to move to and just catch them off guard there.
It looks like the MVP for this game selected was Yosh, so congratulations to Yosh. Talk about Yosh's contribution to this game in terms of what did he bring? What were you proud of him today?
I was just super aggressive. I mean, he was making good calls and calling out good focus fire, and that's really all that was needed.
All right. Eric, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Congratulations on the win. We will see you in the championship game coming shortly after Dead Weight v One Love. Let's see here. Any final comments from any of our round table?
Yeah, I mean, like, pretty much how we thought it was going to go. Ernie and I at least predicted it was going to be pretty low. Interesting with the vision bugs, but I mean, like I said earlier in the cast, you camp all season. Your season comes down to you pushing. That's what happens.
Well, I think Ernie, anything from you? Gift, I don't want to cut you guys off.
No, that's about what I expected, given the way they played.
Yep, good match. They tried.
Well, guys, that will conclude our broadcast of the first round of the USL Championship semifinals. Next up, the second round match between One Love and Deadweight. Again, 25-15 was your final score there. A reminder that we would welcome any new players to join the fight at freeinfantry.com. For more information about Unified Skirmish League, you can also go to uslzone.com. Thanks to the roundtable co-hosts here, Mecca, Ernie, and TG. This has been Romulocks, and you're watching Unified Skirmish League on USL Live.